after encountering the hollowed-out rapture. We continue heading further inside the factory. All of us are on edge, but we don't encounter anything other than those hollow raptures. Phew.
Commander, should we rest?
Yeah, let's take a breather. We've been fighting and walking for a while. Add this dreary darkness on top of everything, and it's mentally draining.
Yeah, let's take 5.
About time.
Anna sits down.
I'll check the perimeter.
I'll come too. It's scary moving around alone in a place like this.
Okay,
Be careful.
we will.
Be right back, Master.
Rappy and Neon leave.
Nice, we can leave the scouting to those two. As for the rest of us, let's plop down and get some well-deserved rest.
Okay. Have a seat, everyone.
All right.
The mass-produced Nikkes sit down.
Now that we've got a spare moment. There was a question I wanted to ask you. 6000D.
Me?
When I first met you, you were really giving me a solid stare down. To be honest, it made me kind of nervous.
Really?
Totally. Your eyes were practically boring into me. It was kind of freaky. I even asked if you were okay. Once I did that, you didn't seem so scary.
Perhaps you're right.
Do you know how scared I was? I was already wound tight from my narrow escape from those raptures. I have to ask, what made you look at me like that?
It was because you looked so similar to me.
Ha! Isn't that obvious? We're all the same model.
Yeah. We're all wearing the same outfit and the same helmet. It would stand to reason that we'd share a resemblance.
I'm sorry. I somehow overlooked something that was painfully obvious.
It's all good. Seeing you slip up a little lighten the mood. I feel closer to you. I've already heard what Nikkes tend not to get along with others of the same model. But that doesn't apply to you two at all. Sure, I thought it as a bit awkward at first with how similar you two looked. But the more I look at you both, I feel a certain kind of kinship.
I feel it too, kinship. So I like you, both.
How about you, B06?
Kinship, yes, I feel it.
Nice. So you both were thinking the same thing. I'm glad. I thought I was the only one. Anyway, you're okay in my book. 6000D.
Same. You seemed a bit cold in the beginning, but not anymore.
See? B06 thinks so too.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Absolutely.
This is rather unexpected.
What do you mean?
Come again?
You just said something about this being unexpected?
Oh, that. I just find it unusual that they're getting so close. Definitely not what I would expect. Gah! You scared me. You could at least make some noise when you approach.
Did you find anything?
Fortunately, no. There aren't any signs of raptures in this area. This will be a fine place to rest.
Good.
I don't mean to beat a dead horse. But I really have never seen mass-produced Nikkes of the same model get along so swimmingly. Neither have I. The best I've seen is mere indifference instead of active hostility.
Why? Is it wrong to get along?
Not at all. It's just that Nikkes tend not to get along with their fellow models. As a result, they tend to keep a healthy distance from each other from the outset. Kind of a natural instinct, if you will. Nikkes of the same model will look physically identical, so perhaps that makes them feel a bit uneasy.
I can understand that.
At best, you'll have instances where they merely tolerate each other. More often, they actively dislike each other. What you're seeing here is rare. Exceedingly so. Apparently, there are cases where they can build a sense of kinship amongst one another, despite looking the same.
Rappy stares intently at the mass-produced Nikkes.
Kinship, you say?